No, I haven't been making very many social media posts, mostly because I've just become tired of social media. And I kind of felt like I didn't want to add to the pollutant of people telling you what you should do with your life as if they knew. And do you know, it really bugs me having kind of like common sense sold to me like it's freaking crazy pants, amazing wisdom. Maybe I've just got to an age where I'm just like, uh-huh, yeah, we know. Anyway, having said all of that, I'm going to do the same thing uh, because there's something on my mind, and it's radical honesty. I'd like to think I coined that phrase or made it up. I haven't heard it anywhere else, but I'm sure that I haven't. And radical honesty is coming out of the birth of, I mean, I could start by going on about the amount of, well, I kind of already have, nonsense that's on social media, the amount of lies that are on social media. We could talk about politics. Oh, yes, we could dive into all sorts of things. We could talk about betrayals. We could talk about, just any amount of lies, mistruth, misinformation, all of that stuff. Some of it I could just spin you yarns anecdotally from my own life and, drag myself across the floor of victimhood and shame. Brilliant line. And I looked this up. I love this. This is in the vampire-y song that I'm particularly into at the moment, and have been singing this quite recently with my sister. Olivia Rodrigo's Vampire song, and I love this line. Because I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. Boom, chicka wah. And so we know, you've looked at the Brené Brown stuff, you know that we're hardwired for connection, you know that the whole thing about being alive and being human is about the interactions that we make. You know that I go on to you about using your intuition. We know all of this stuff. And so when you're faced with the biggest acts of betrayal, lies, whatever it is that's happened to you, where somebody has literally pulled the rug out from underneath you so hard that you have fallen, seriously hurt your arm, and your butt cheeks are blue, right? Maybe just one cheek, even worse when you just fall on one side. That you know that you have got two choices. You can either go and run and hide in a bag of victimhood and feel sorry for yourself, or you're going to have to embrace some kick-ass radical trust. And you're going to have to do that if you want to go out into the world and connect with people. You're going to have to do that if you're going to have to build strong connections and relationships. And you're going to have to do that if you actually want to heal the hurts of the past. And somehow we end up attracting sometimes the same people into our lives with different faces who go ahead and do the same things again. Then we have to find that level of radical trust to go, and there is stuff I learned here, and I can take that, and I can take that, and I can take that. And I can learn how to put in my own boundaries, and I can learn how to develop a skill in looking at red flags. Think about red flags. When you're looking with rose-colored spectacles, flags just look like flags. They don't look like red flags. So it takes time for someone to unravel themselves, for their triggers to become obvious. And their triggers bounce off the back of your triggers. So these red flags pop up in relationship to your red flags. And you might not think that you've got any, but oh yeah, you're probably lauding them around like some kind of like incredible carnival dancer with them flapping in the wind whilst you're doing your little dance of perfectionism. We know we all do it. Oh yeah, I have a little wiggle with mine as well. Look at me, I'm better than everyone else. But you're not. And so you can't beat yourself up about the things you couldn't see. You can't say, oh my God, where's my intuition? Why didn't I spot the red flags and beat yourself up about it? Because the whole point of existence is to connect with other human beings, is to develop strong bonds and relationships. And we have to do that from radical trust. So when you first get involved with somebody, or if this is a friend, a family member, a new relationship, whatever it is, you've got to come from the place of an open-heartedness and heal quickly. Heal quickly when it doesn't work out. Heal quickly. Brush yourself off and re-embrace that level of honesty in yourself, in trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and go out into the world with an open heart. because that way you create less damage in the world if you can stay open to curiosity and the possibility. And hopefully, at some point in time, you will have your trust repaired. But the one thing you cannot lose faith in and you cannot lose trust in is yourself. Don't beat yourself up about the flags you didn't see because you're wearing red-coloured spectacles. Don't beat yourself up. Just brush yourself off, get back up, and get back out there. It's worth it. Right, now that's me polluting the atmosphere with more social media content. But maybe this one might just have been useful in the right moment, in the right place, and at the right time.